everyone. Today we're going to do a little bit of a different video. This I wrote out a while ago. These are all my bills that I multiplied by 12 for what a yearly thing would be. I'll see a lot of people who are doing how to get 1 month ahead on your bills, which is a very good idea. I did things a little bit backwards. I wanted to make sure that I had enough money in an account in case something happens. So I went ahead and did a 6-month emergency fund that I put into a separate account. So if we need it for whatever reason we might need it for, that money is already sitting there. It's like a security blanket for me to have that money sitting in the account in case we need it somewhere along the road, down the road. So what we're going to do today is we're going to break everything down like I did here. I took all my bills. Now, these are all my bills that I wanted to put in to try to get ahead, all right? If you want to only do like 1 month ahead, you can do that too. It takes a little bit, a little bit longer, but in the end, it's well worth doing it. So what I did is I took the mortgage. Our mortgage is $500 a month. That is, we split that with my son and daughter-in-law. So if you take the 500, let me bring this over here so you can see that. Okay. If you take the 500 and you divide that by 12, it will come out to 500 divided by 12. Comes out to $41.66. I rounded everything up. I put $49 for just in case everything goes up every year, everything increases, our escrow goes up, so we have to pay the balance and stuff on that, and then our mortgage payment might go up a few extra dollars. So I compensated for that and wrote $49 for that. And we just keep going down the line. Like the electric, our electric is $100 a month. We divided that by 12. And it comes to $8 and change, so we rounded up to $9 for the month. Now all these added up. Now you don't have to include savings, sinking funds, or cash envelopes. I happen to do that because this is everything that we like to have in our emergency fund. Okay, so we included that. You don't have to include it if you don't want to. You can just strictly do your monthly bills and don't have to worry about doing, putting money into your cash envelopes or your sinking funds or any type of savings, because this is pretty much going to be your savings. But I have a 6-month emergency fund and a separate account. I don't keep that with the household account or our personal account. So that is sitting in a separate account every month, which I do not show this online. If you're interested, I will show you that online. Let me know in the comments if that would be something that you would be interested in seeing. But I don't do that online, but we do take a certain amount and we put that and throw it right into the account that we're trying to build up to a 1-year emergency fund. Now we are up to 6 months, but now we're trying to go to the year. Plus, I also have in a savings account, I didn't think $1,000 was enough for a mini emergency fund, so I ended up putting in $2,000. Something happens to the truck and we're like visiting somewhere or away and we're out of state. I know that money that's sitting in the savings account, I could transfer that to my actual checking account in case we need it. So that money is sitting in our savings, and this emergency money is sitting into a separate account. So this is money that we do not touch. We add to it monthly, but we do not touch. We don't take any money out of that account. So this is how we did it to get that money. We got 2 months ahead on our money from our stimulus check. So it made it a little bit easier for us to take some of that money out and throw it into our emergency fund account that we're trying to build to a year for a year. Right now it's at 6 months, and we're trying to build that, gradually building it month to month by throwing a little bit of money in there each month. But I wrote out all my bills, and this is including sinking funds, cash envelopes, and putting money into savings. So we're going to put that to the side. And what we did was, can you guys see that? Okay. Okay. All my bills I wrote out. This is food, life insurance, cell phones, utilities, mortgage, for gas and everything. It comes to $2,589 for 1 month. All right. Then I divided each one by 12. And then whatever it came out to, I rounded up on them. And this is what it comes out to, is $229. That would be monthly. But you don't have to put that amount in monthly. What I suggest is add up all your bills, see what your bills come for 1 month that you're paying out on your bills, what you want to include into this emergency fund. And then gradually, every time you have money and you want to put it into this emergency fund, gradually, write it down and put the date and everything down so you know exactly how much you're deducting off of that emergency fund to put into an account. If you don't want to do a separate account, for us it was just easier for us to do a separate account. But if you don't want to do a separate account, then you can just put it like in an envelope or something marked emergency fund, 6-month emergency fund or something like that. Something where you're not going to want to touch it. Stick it in a safe in your home or something like that and just leave it there. For us, it was better to just open up a separate account, throw that money in there. We add money to that every month. It depends on what we have to add to it. Sometimes it's only $50 a month. It could be more than 50. It could be less than 50. But we try to throw something in there every month. So this is our bills, and this is what they come out to monthly. Now, like I said, you don't have to include savings, sinking funds, or cash envelopes. If I didn't do that, that would come out to, we got $25.89 minus $250 minus $500 and minus $25. It would be $1,814 without these three here. But I always include everything that we pay out on a monthly basis or a weekly basis, however, we do it. And I want to put everything in there. So, and I look at it this way. If I didn't put that in there, then you would only have just your emergency fund money, 6 months or 3 to 6 months, however you're going to do it. I look at it this way. If I need to, for some reason, down the road, if I have to take money from somewhere, I know that I can take it from our sinking funds or something like that. So I know, because there would be money in there that we stuck in every month from having them on our list for the emergency fund. But yeah, this is a little bit of a different video. I just wanted to show you that we do have a emergency fund, 6-month emergency fund. Yeah, I know if you go by the Dave Ramsey, you're supposed to pay all your bills off in step 2, and then step 3, start building for your 3 to 6 month emergency fund. I wasn't comfortable doing that because I like having the money in the bank for a security blanket in case something does come up and you're still trying to pay off the rest of your debt. I just felt more comfortable having this set up first and our little mini emergency fund set up before I started doing our, paying off our debt and stuff. And this will be sitting into an account. We personally just opened up a separate account for strictly this. You don't have to. I mean, if you have a savings and you want to throw it into a savings and not touch it in a savings account, or put it in an envelope until you get enough money to, maybe if you want to open up a separate account for that, you can do that. Yeah, my camera shut off and I don't know where it stopped at. So just a quick recap, we opened up a separate account for this. We have a 6-month emergency fund sitting in there now, and we are adding to that monthly. I don't show this on camera, but if you would like to see this on camera, let me know in the comment section below, and I will definitely show you a certain amount that we throw into this separate account strictly just for our emergency fund. So I have to go back and check and see where it left off, because I don't know why my camera shut off. I have to go back and check and see. And if there's anything else that I had missed that didn't pop up when I was recording, I will put that on the screen. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you as part of the YouTube family. If you go out, please stay safe, stay healthy, and I will catch you guys in the next video.